Well, have you ever been so mad that you can spit? That's how mad I am right now, because excuse me, I forgot my phone at home, so I'm having to use my new GoPro Hero 3 Plus to do videos, and it'll probably be this week only. Well, good, my alarm test works, because I used my phone for my alarm as well, so I completely hosed myself this week. We will see what happens. I have no idea what this video is going to look like until I edit it. As far as I know, I may look like I'm 100 yards back, or I'm like, it looks like my nose is in the lens. I have no idea. I can't tell on this thing. That's why I use my phone. I got this to get road footage and tarp footage, and now I'm going to have to use it for everything else. We'll see what happens. Woo! Thank goodness I got a load on Monday that brought me back by Madison. It's got some pluses and minuses to this load. The plus is it brought me by in the house so I can get my camera, which I depend so much on for not just filming but tracking my all the data that I track. I have a spreadsheet on my phone that I write it in on, and Google Maps, which I use a lot because I like to see where I'm going, so I know how to get into a place, where parking is, and all that kind of stuff. I guess the bad side is this load doesn't deliver until tomorrow at 9:30 specifically on the 24th, and I've only got 6 hours and 25 minutes to get there, so it's not a whole lot of driving today. So I went home last night. The family was surprised to see me because I didn't have a phone, so I couldn't call them out and tell them I was coming home. And so we'll be leaving about 11 o'clock today, find some place to park because they don't have parking there, and you have to show up within 15 minutes of your appointment, plus or minus 15 minutes. So I'll find a place to park, and then I'll time it exactly to be 15 minutes early, so I have a half-hour window to play with in case I run into traffic. So let's see this. This is a rather cool load I think I got, and I got something new that might make this video more interesting. We shall see. Can you see it? Bam! So I got it hooked up to that's the GoPro Hero 3 Plus. I didn't go for the 4 because I didn't need all the things that thing offers. And so I got an app on my phone, and we'll see how this goes. This is my load. Stacks of sheet metal, and you can see I got all kinds of securements on it. And the thing I like about this load is, one, it's not tarped, so you can kind of see what's going on. This is plate steel that is formed into, I don't know, some kind of shape, and there's a bunch of them stacked across, and then they're stacked on top of each other. So I've got trip chains front and back. I got 2 straps for that, 2 straps, same on the front, and then I've got these 10 stacks of plates that I've got 3 chains and 2 gut straps on. So I mean, now the gut straps, they don't count as securement holding value. When, I mean, technically they are holding down some weight, but when you do your calculations, you can't use that as a part of your calculation as far as securing down your load. So everything's hunky-dory tight and looking good. And if I back up, it doesn't it doesn't take up a whole lot of space on the deck. So you can see that. So there's a lot of there may be a lot of empty space, but this is over 44,000 pounds worth of steel, and I've got seven securements. So, and my 2 gut straps and 2 trip chains. The trip chains don't really count as securement holding value on this particular load because of the way they are. So anyway, I won't get into that. I'm just excited to have my phone back, and that you can see these. You can see this load, and for somebody with you know, that likes to put things in order, this is one of those loads that just looks like it's a masterpiece of puzzle put togetherness. As he was loading the bottom set of plates, once he got over too high, I have to throw gut straps. So I was able to do that before he threw on more. I really didn't want to have to try to figure out how I was gonna string through a strap. I mean, I could with my tape measure and some tape, but trying to fish a strap, a 4-inch strap through here, I mean, why do that when I can just throw it over when he's got 2 stacks on? So anyway, that's what I got, and let's see what the day brings. Right now it's just bringing clouds, so we'll see if it clears up as I travel south towards Cherokee, Alabama.